Oh, good morning, everyone. So I'm in Yercaud, in a coffee estate, and today is 25th of June, 2024. There's a nice little pond down here. Anyway, we are here to look for Indotyphlops Pamesis and also one of the skinks. I think Caslia, if I'm right. So there's one particular species of Caslia from around here. So both Roy and I, we had some time that we could set aside for a short field trip. So that's how we are here. Chaitanya has also joined us. Yeah, and we also hope to meet Bravin Kumar, who works on small mammals in this area. Unfortunately, he won't be able to join us today for our exploration. There's a botanical garden further up. That's where we will be looking for the specimens that we are here to sort of collect and videograph. Yeah, Yercaud is sort of Yercaud is actually a town on top of this hill range called Shevaroy Hills. It's about an hour's drive from Salem in Tamil Nadu, and it's part of the Eastern Ghats. And Yercaud is pretty interesting because you have many Western Ghats elements that sort of filter through all those hill ranges that sort of connect Eastern and Western Ghats, and then you have a few of them that land up here. And then of course Eastern Ghats also has some unique flora and fauna, so Yercaud would have some of that too. The flora, of course, here has been completely converted into coffee, and there's lots of eucalyptus all around. I also saw macaranga when we were. These are one of those gap species of plants, of trees. So there's a lot of the habitat here is completely modified. So I don't expect to see anything native around here. So yeah, let us see how it goes. It's quite pleasant. Yercaud is about 1,000 meters above sea level, so because it's been raining and it's quite windy, so it's been very pleasant. We got here yesterday from Bangalore. It takes about 5 hours to get here from Bangalore, and we'll be heading back tomorrow. So anyway, let's see how things pan out. Okay, so here we are in botanical garden in Yercaud. They have got a huge orchidarium sort of set up here. Some 200 species of orchids. But I have come here mainly to look at this tree here, which is barely visible in the video, and it is Vernonia Shevaroyensis, and apparently this is the only specimen of this tree left here. The leaves are not
not species, and it's also very critical endangered also. Yeah, endemic to here.
But I heard that this was the only specimen left. Is there more in the wild in Shevaroy Hills?
Very limited, I guess. If it even not fits there, it might have to get hacked or cut off. Because these people, the common layman doesn't know the value. It's very like academic interest only, no economic interest.
Yeah, it has beautiful purple flowers.
Sir, actually, and this is very similar.
This one?
Yeah, this is Vernonia arborea.
Vernonia arborea. Oh, okay. But that's more widely distributed.
Widely distributed, and the only difference is in the pappus character. Pappus is a small hair-like structure in that inflorescence.
Okay.
I see.
That is the only difference. So it's very easy to get confused. Between.
Oh, okay, okay.
It must be like hybridizing also. For sure.
Who knows? And I also wanted to quickly take a shot of a ginkgo. This is an angiosperm, and check out the leaf. Ginkgo biloba. As far as I know, ginkgos are a sort of an ancient group of angiosperm. We call it living fossils, in the sense that it has not changed a whole lot, and I guess the leaf has remained the same, and you probably see similar kind of leaf in the fossils, hundreds of million years ago. So anyway, those are the interesting plants here. So we are now going to go further inside the botanical garden to look for native forest. See, everything in Shevaroy Hills has been converted into coffee estate or timber. This one, what is it called? Silver oak plantation for timber. So there's very little native forest left. So let's see if we can find one of those patches. Okay, I'll stop now. There's Roy and Chaitanya, and I forget the gentleman's name. Yeah, check out these pitcher plants here. Wow, these pitchers look amazing.
Okay, so now I will ask you gentlemen a question. So what is this lid for?
To trap the fly.
That's a common misconception.
Wait. Let me think. Wait.
Okay.
Let me guess. Wait.
Okay. It is immovable. I will just give you. It doesn't move.
Oh, it doesn't move.
Yeah, right. Like the insect will. The common misconception is that the insect will go inside and like a trap, it will shut. That's not it. It doesn't move. Okay.
Okay, it is a lure.
No.
So is the inside part sticky?
Nepenthes
Shall I
khasiana.
explain that?
So it's from Khasi Hills. Yeah.
So actually that here it's like a waxy or like slippery. So that insect will come, it will sit on it, or by like curiosity it will go down. And here you can see
there's water.
Hydrochloric acid.
I can see some liquid in there.
Yeah, that is liquid. And you can see some blackish thing. That is the insect carcass. So the function of this is to prevent the dilution of hydrochloric acid.
Prevent the dilution. How does it prevent it?
Rain.
Falling. It will just like act as an umbrella. So it will keep away the rainwater.
It has to allow the insects in, but stop the rain.
Wow.
How miraculous!
Yeah.
Super.
God is great.
No, what natural selection is done.
And the thing is that you see the picture.
You're all on video, by the way.
Comes from the tender-like structure from the tip of the leaf. Okay.
So this thing is like a loser, basically, like this one.
No. Actually, it hasn't opened.
It hasn't opened.
You see that? Yeah. This is the thing.
So
then
how
it will
long
just
does it take to open up?
almost.
Anyway, this is not a native species from here. This is from northeast, from Meghalaya.
How old do you think?
Wow,
this
it's grown all over the place.
This is
Amazing.
maybe.
There's Yercaud right there, and we are in the botanical garden right now. Yeah, this looks like more sort of natural forest. Probably much of Shevaroy Hills was like this, but today it's all, as I said, silver oak and coffee and all that. But here I see that looks like much of it is all native forest. Wait, isn't this? Oh yeah, this is this one, no? Makranga. Pelteta. Oh, okay. I'll try and get a. One of my students is working on makranga. If possible, I'll take one leaf sample. Is that okay? If it is somewhere close.
There we have a small tree.
Oh, okay. So these are trees that usually are found in gap areas, right? When there's a opening in the forest floor, that's when you find makranga. Okay, so that's peltata, which is a common species. Yeah, some of these trees here are really old, and we have
Syzygium.
that's Syzygium. Oh, okay, that's
Mainly Syzygium cumini, I guess.
yeah, and there's a lot of moss also on these trees, large trees.
You can find so much of lichens that
Yeah, yeah,
you won't find that much of quantity on lichen on anywhere.
Yeah,
I showed
yeah.
you one tree back there.
yeah, yeah,
That lichens will be like moss.
Yeah.
Mostly it will be like very flat.
yeah, yeah. So this is from here onwards is forest department.
Yeah, forest department.
Yeah.
This is our about.
So, do we find leeches here?
Not that much. Here
Not that much. Okay.
Because, not that much marshy area here.
Yeah, yeah.
But other that this bison, because bisons is there, so it's that ticks is very common here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's very tiny.
Yeah.
And all other you can see insects in the.
So we have bisons here, but no spotted deers, right? Do you know?
No deer.
No deer.
Mainly sir bisons, then monkeys.
Of course, yeah.
That's what the wildlife that comes into.
Do you find langurs?
Lankur. No lankur.
So it's only macaques.
Macaques.
Yeah.
Or normally, I haven't found lankur yet.
Huh.
I don't think lankur is that much prevalent here.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting that we have gores here, but no deers. And gores are big animals, right?
Big animals,
Yeah.
And I don't think there is any natural predator for gore.
Yeah, there are no tigers here.
No tigers or
Yeah.
no apex carnivores here.
Okay, here's a better shot of Vernonia, the genus. Let's see what the leaf looks like. But I believe this is the more widely distributed one. The endemic endangered one is further up there somewhere. And those palms down there are apparently endemic to Western Ghats. Only one species in that genus. Okay, I don't know if this is visible. These are hoof marks of gore. And we are at one edge of the botanical garden, and apparently they come down here to drink water.
This is also a palm.
And then the gores
Calamus.
go this way.
Calamus.
Let me just.
Kalam comes from calamus. The word, the root word kalam. Yeah.
Maybe.
They used to
Make
So this is our apparently the local sort of habitat. There's Roy rolling rocks. Yeah. Not much of the original forest remains now in Yercaud or in Shevaroy Hills. Beyond this, it's all coffee plantation, and the area is full of silver oak. Okay, one little trivia about leeches in Shevaroy Hills. The coffee estate guy there, I can hear a crested serpent eagle and lots of barbets. But anyway, at the coffee estate, the guy there was saying that these hills didn't have leeches in the past, and only in the last 2.5 years leeches have sort of invaded this place. Right now there are no leeches around here. It has been raining, and we are like in early monsoon. So if this were Western Ghats, the place would be teeming with leeches. So what really happened here? So according to the coffee estate guy, some manure from Kodaikanal, which are a bunch of hills further south from here, were transported to Yercaud, and along with the manure, the leeches arrived in Shevaroy Hills, and now they are slowly spreading. So that is the story behind the leeches here. I'm not sure if that story is really true. Maybe leeches were found way back and they went extinct, locally extinct, and now got reintroduced, or they were never found here in the past and now got introduced from Kodaikanal. It'll be interesting to do some genetic work on these leeches. Alright, I'll stop. Okay, we'll be exiting this botanical garden. Really beautiful. If you are in Yercaud and love plants, different species of plants, they've all been brought in here and they propagate those, many of them endangered species. I showed you Vernonia some time back. Check out this tree fern. This is again from northeast and it's not really very tall and it's quite stunted. The girth is also not much. These are all tree ferns. So just to give you, I mean, it's just about that tall, so slightly almost as tall as me, but in northeast they look more like this. Of course, this is not a tree fern, but just to give you a reference, as thick as that palm and maybe even taller than that. Yeah, anyway, this botanical garden has amazing diversity of plants, so if you're interested, you should definitely visit this place. So I think that's all from the botanical garden for now. We'll scout around in the coffee estate and see if we can find something interesting. So good evening everyone, back in the coffee estate. I guess today is 25th and it's about 7 p.m. There's still a little bit of light. You can hear a lot of frogs. I think most of these are probably Rochesters. There's one species found in Shevaroy Hills. There is Chaitanya looking for whatever he can find along the edge of the road. Not many calls. I can hear maybe 2 species of frogs and maybe 1 or 2 species of cricket. Compared to Western Ghats, this is rather silent forest. Well, not a forest, a coffee estate. I'm just comparing this with Coorg. Yeah, I'll start recording if I find something interesting. Can you make out what it is? Oops. Slough of a snake, right? Isn't it called slough?
Yeah, it's a. Okay, based on the rostral scale, my guess is a kukri. Some kind of a kukri.
It's like 2 feet long.
There and thereabouts.
Do they get longer than this?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what species of kukri this could even be.
Yeah.
But they have a very distinct head shape, like, you know.
Oh, it's too bright. Can't make out. Anyway, it's fine.
So the rostral comes up like that. You know.
Oh. Yeah, check out the snail here. I'll get it identified by Arvind. It's quite a big fellow. Whoa, check out this slug. It's all yellow and there's a millipede walking right by it. This fellow is yellow and a little longer than, I would say, my longest finger, so that's like 6 inches or more. There you go, another interesting looking slug, sort of light grey in color. Oh wait, something just flew here. What is it? Okay, light grey in color, and just making sure I'm not stepping on something, with sort of darker grey patches on it. Hey, can you put off your light? Yeah. Let's see how close I can go. Is the gecko visible? Supposed to be an Nemaspis.
No, it is an Nemaspis.
Oh, it is an Nemaspis.
We're calling it Yercaudensis because we are in Yercaud right now. If we were in Colli, we would have called this Colliensis, and so on and so forth.
Each, little hillock people are naming new species. Nemaspis yercaudensis apparently. There you go. Yep. Dathaphrena, right? Our usual toad. Melanocyctus, sir?
Looks like it.